Hey, top of the morning to you. This is Rose Price at Landmark Real Estate here in Champaign, and today I am interviewing Allison Harmon. I am proud to announce that Allison has joined Landmark Real Estate as a new agent, and we're going to talk with her today just to find out what it's like to be a brand new agent, which I am coaching, and I hope I do well by that. So stay tuned. Hey everyone, this is Rose Price at Landmark Real Estate, and today I've got a real treat. I have Allison Harmon with me, and she is a new agent at Landmark Real Estate. So Allison, tell me, how long have you been with us?
Been with Landmark for about a month.
About a month. And gee whiz, what made you decide that you might like to be a real estate agent?
Rose Price made me decide that.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
I needed a change. I was tired of sitting at a desk and wanted to be out and about.
And so what was your employment before?
I worked at the university and I did study abroad. It was a great job at the time, but just needed to change, something different.
I see. And so what did this Rose tell you about coming to be a real estate agent? What did you have to do first?
I had to take a real estate course.
Okay.
Take my exam.
Yes.
Pass it.
Yes.
And then ask Rose nicely if they would sponsor me and if I could work with Landmark.
And why in the world would you want to do that?
That's a great question, Rose. Why would I be a real estate agent, or why work with Rose?
Probably both.
Both. Be a real estate agent. I've always had a knack for the housing market. I've always loved helping my friends and family with the housing market, search for their houses. And then I met Rose, and she helped me find multiple houses, sell multiple houses, and I thought I could be Rose Jr. one day. And so I said, Rose, can I be Rose Jr.? And she said, pass your exam. And I said, I'm in. And so I did.
Okay. And I think I told you also that you couldn't quit your job right away too. Is that correct?
You did, but I didn't like that part, so I left it out.
It's true, folks.
It's true.
She couldn't come and quit her job until she had passed her exam. So, one other fun thing that I've had with Allison is that she no longer has any family or many friends to sell houses to, because I sold them all for her before she got to be a real estate agent. And so I'm really pleased to have Allison on board with us at this particular time. So tell me, in the month that you've been doing this, why did you decide not to go with a team rather than just to become a solo agent?
Well, I chose Landmark mainly because I've had a personal relationship with Rose through houses and become friends, and I know your style and I relate to your style, and you've been in the business for over 30 years, so you know what you're doing. Those were my main criteria. I wanted to know somebody, they had to know what they were doing, and I had to relate to them. As far as a team, I didn't want to get lost in the shuffle. I like Landmark because it's a small group. It's kind of a homegrown real estate agency, and I like that. It just gives a more personal feel.
Okay. So as we've gone through this process for the first month, tell me a little bit about what program you got started with.
So the coaching program Rose has put me on is the Brian Buffini coaching program. It's 100 Days to Greatness, and I think there's 21 modules, and it really emphasizes the referral, selling by referral program. So it's a great program. It really emphasizes what I believe, which is the personal connection. That's what I think is what draws people to a realtor or repeat customers. That's what drew me to Rose to use as a repeat customer. So I'm going to follow that as well.
Okay, very good. And I followed that program myself. And so I'm taking it with you. And that's been fun for me because I'm reviewing a lot of things myself. So tell me, how would you feel now that you're kind of into this? Is there any expectations you didn't think about getting yourself into that now you go, oh my gosh, I didn't know this happens in real estate or whatever? Is there anything like that going on with you at this time?
I would say the biggest, shock maybe would be all of the startup fees.
Mm-hmm.
The initial investment into real estate. You kind of it sounds like you just take your prep coursework and your exam, and then you pay your licensing fee and you start. There's a lot more fees that go into it that I wasn't expecting. And then also I would say the timeline between contacting a possible client to when they might actually work with you. That time frame is a lot longer than I was expecting.
So I think you've already found out that you have to fill the pipeline quite a little bit because there are people that, you have hopes for and you think you're going to work with them, and then all of a sudden they're out. They've decided to go in a different direction, or they're no longer interested in selling or buying. And so go through quite a few people during that time. What are some of the best things that you like about trying to start this business right now?
I like that it's 100% different from what I was doing before. So it's challenging me. I'm learning completely different skills than I had to learn before. I'm out and about more in the community. I'm meeting new people. It's just a different atmosphere. I'm just really enjoying it, really.
Okay, well tell me, I know that you're married and you have a couple of kids. You want to tell me anything about them, and what's it like at home now that mommy's a realtor?
Family's been great. My husband and my kids are all on board with me with this new adventure, and my son asks me every day what I've learned in school. He thinks I'm in realtor school with Rose. She's my teacher, which is true. So every day he wants to know what I've been tested on, and if I have homework, and if there's math problems he needs to help me with.
And how old is he?
He's 7.
He's 7?
He's 7,
Okay.
and my 4-year-old daughter, she's into designing my business cards. She will be the creative branch of my real estate business. So.
And how about your wonderful husband, Dan?
He is great. He's definitely Team Allison. He's also ready for me to make my first sale.
Well, you have a sale coming up that you helped me get, and you're going to be a part of that. You want to mention a little bit about that one?
This was a coworker in my previous job, and I believe I gave them your name probably a year ago, and they just quite weren't ready at the time. And then all of a sudden their dream home is coming on the market. She contacted Rose again and said, let's do this, Rose. And at the time she knew I was studying for my real estate exam, so she let me be the little fly on the wall during all of this going on. Rose was the lead and I was just the comments in the corner. So yeah, it's great. Rose got it done though.
Yeah, we're going to enjoy that experience because their dream home was exactly right across the street. So we got their home sold, multiple offers, and then we went across the street and got that home. So that was a little tricky transaction that you had to learn about right away, but a fun one. And you have great friends, and you have a great family. What about your mom and dad? What's going on with them?
Well, that's somebody else that Rose helped buy. Let's see, Rose has my parents, a brother, me, a sister-in-law's boyfriend. Who's left for me, Rose?
Nobody. We gotta start getting you more friends. That's all I gotta say.
Yes, I made my parents downsize a couple years ago. Get out of the 2-story house with a basement and move into a beautiful condo. Rose got that deal done, even with a difficult dad who did not want to move. My mom was on board, but you know, those dads, they're hard sometimes. But man, Rose worked that magic, got it done, we got them moved in, and you know what? They love it. My dad would never tell you, especially on camera, but he loves it. He loves it.
Well, I'm excited too, and I'm blessed to have Ashley on board. I'm looking forward to
Also
getting
named Allison.
Yeah, I call her Ashley a lot. Actually, I call her Junior, I call her Ashley, and I call her Allison, which is her real name. And all three she answers to. It's amazing. That's why we get along, because she laughs at everything I gotta say. So, anyway, we're excited to have you on board, and I know you're going to be extremely successful because you have such a wonderful personality, far greater than mine. And it's all going to be good. So we're both getting ready to go on vacation, and I needed to have a video today. So I thank you, my dear, for doing the video. Any last comments?
Have a powerful day.
You go, girl. That's my girl. You learn well. Okay, you're right. Have a powerful day. So there you have it. That's Allison Harmon, Minnie Rose. And I'm so proud that she has joined our team. So if anybody wants to do real estate, please give Allison or myself contact here at Landmark Real Estate, 217-202-8843, and we'll be happy to work with you. So until we meet again, have a powerful day.